Hey guys, Tony here, and my crazy ass is on here to make a video. New vinyl finds. My wife had a baby earlier today, and I'm home. I came home because I didn't sleep a wink last night. She had the baby early this morning, and was up all night, could not sleep, and I had to come home and take a nap. I figured real quick while I was here, I've been trying. I tried twice to make this video, and it just doesn't come out. It's a lot to show you, and I want to say too, this is probably my last recent vinyl finds for a while. Never hold me to that, but you know, I'm pretty sure this will probably be my last for a while. If I do another one anytime soon, it might be just a few things, or if that, I may just wait. But yeah, it is my last one. Now, I want to make this quick because I got to get back to the hospital, and but I do have a lot to show you. I'm thinking I'm just going to run through them and not really say much at all. So, some killer things in here, and some things I'm real excited about. But yeah, got to get back to the hospital. So I'm going to run through them quick. Real quick, a thank you to all the new subscribers and to all the subscribers, everybody that watches. It's awesome that you do. It's great to be a part of this whole thing, and glad you guys enjoy it. So yeah, a couple things I was kind of calling grails, you know, and they might be sort of slight grails, if you will. I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know, a couple of them were grails that like kind of I didn't know I wanted, or didn't know they were grails until I saw them, and was like, yeah. And a couple things I really wanted and tried for a while to get, and at a reasonable price. But anyway, enough of my talking. I'm gonna run through and show you what I got. I must say too that if you comment, please do comment. I may not be able to answer right away, but I will see your comments. Anyway, here's what I got. How do I do this? There's a bunch, so it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. Anyway, let me just find a comfortable. Here we go. Okay, picked this up for $3. The Stones, Between the Buttons. Did not have this, and for $3 I couldn't leave it. An original U.S. pressing on London Records. I'm pretty sure it is. Blue label, London, for $3 in beautiful shape. Just a touch of ring wear down there, but that's it. Cool stuff. Where do I put this? Pick this up. I already have this Jethro Tull Stand Up, but mine did not have the, and I had to get it. I mean, the pop-up. I mean, come on, this is what records are all about. So I had to get it, and this was $4. So very happy to get it. Killer Tull album. XTC English Settlement. Awesome pop record. Enjoyed the hell out of this. You know, I wasn't really big on XTC until more recently. I'm loving it. I mean, it's just excellent stuff. So this one's a blind buy, and I still haven't listened to it yet. Rare that I do just a complete blind buy, but I said, what the hell, you know, I'll just grab this, see what it is. Japanese. Basically a Japanese sort of pop record, but it's more retro pop, sort of like a 70s pop sound. Shintaro Sakamoto, and I believe he was in a band, well-known Japanese band, I don't know who, well-known in Japan. And this is How to Live with the Phantom. I did listen to sound bites of this, and it is a sort of 70s, early 70s sort of pop. I gotta listen to the whole thing though, I can't really say. But yeah, the cover just sort of struck me as interesting, and so yeah, blind buy. I have not listened to it, nor have I listened to this yet. Dirty Projectors, Rise Above. So this is the Dirty Projectors sort of doing Damaged by Black Flag, that whole album from memory. So they cover every track on there. I mean, you know, Gimme, Depression, Six Pack, Rise Above, Police Story, What I See. I mean, the whole album. So I thought this would be interesting. We'll see. Renaissance, Trick of the Cards, progressive rock, basically. Progressive folk, progressive rock, mainly. But yeah, cool stuff. I hope you don't mind them though. I know some people like the long videos. It's still going to be long. There's a lot here. ECM record, Arc. Chick Corea and Dave Holland. This was excellent. They do a cover of Nefertiti. which is a Wayne Shorter composition, Miles Davis, obviously. Mostly a free jazz record, and enjoyed the hell out of this. Arc, for $4. I don't see that one very often. This one was cool. John Cale, Guts. This is a compilation, sort of has the most well-known John Cale songs on it. Guts, Mary Lou, Helen of Troy, Pueblo Picasso, Fear's a Man's Best Friend, Gun. Just cool stuff on Island Records. Thijs Van Leer, Nice to Have Met You. This guy was the leader of the band Focus, Dutch band. Sort of, I thought it's sort of fusion-y, you know? Progressive fusion-y, jazz fusion sort of stuff. This dude right there. Cool stuff for $3. I picked up the new Ohm, Adviatic songs, however you say it. Really good, I like it, I like Ohm. Sort of world music, doom metal. Of course, they started out as the rhythm section for the band Sleep. Cool stuff. 2 LPs. These I saw, could not leave them there. I picked up the 2 new Stereolab reissues and love them. These are originals from the 2000s. This one I have not listened to. Margarine Eclipse. 2 LPs. I don't know the year, 2000. And it was $15 in just pristine shape. Couldn't leave it there. And this one too, Chemical Chords. This one I did listen to and loved it. $12. I think Stereolab sort of gets bashed nowadays for not really changing up their sound too much, but it's a good sound, you know. I love this. What else? Okay, this one I really love. Michael Honing. If I'm saying that right, probably not. Departure from the Northern Wasteland. I don't know if you consider it krautrock, but it's German electronic ambient stuff, and loved it for $2. Loved it, really. If you see it, grab it. Picked up Bill Callahan, Woke on a Whale Heart. I believe this is the first album under his real name, Bill Callahan. I mean, it's awesome, Bill Callahan. What a writer. Camel, Nude. Have not listened to this yet. $4. Sort of later Camel. I did say Camel, right? Yeah, later Camel. This one too. This one I liked. Stationary Traveler for $5. Never released in the States, I don't think. This is printed in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, really cool. Early '80s. Happy to get it. This one I gotta thank Mike Bostoni and Reggie for. Don Gibson, sort of controversial in the VC. Some people don't like it. I like it quite a bit. I just kind of take it for what it is. It's sort of dark, sort of, I don't know what the hell you call it. It's got an electronic feel at times, but this guy sings with like a Johnny Cash, very low sort of register with a twang. I enjoyed it. Yeah, take it for what it is, and I liked it. All hell. Very limited run of this, but do check it out. Was really happy to get this. I don't see this one, and when I do, people want too much money for it. The Dead. I'm a Dead fan. I have been forever. Skull and Roses. Self-titled, really. I think it was supposed to be called Skullfuck, which would have been a great title. Classic. Bertha, Wharf Rat, Mama Tried, Big Railroad Blues, Me and My Uncle, Not Fade Away, Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. I mean, awesome. Classic Dead album. This one. My local record store recommended this, and awesome. Doom metal. I mean, very heavy doom. Awesome. From Virginia. Windhand. Came out, I don't know, last year or earlier this year. Really, really good. This is a recent pressing on white vinyl. Killer stuff. I gotta thank River for giving me the CD of this as well. Thanks, man. Chicachas. This is really good. A couple tracks I was like, it's very gospel-y. For the most part, this is really soulful, funky. So it's Brazilian musicians, or Brazilian session musicians based out of Belgium. Check out the track Stories from this. Chikacha. Really nice copy, promo copy. The Sound from the Lion's Mouth. Heard a lot about this one. When I first downloaded it, I wasn't into it. I was like, but right away, after listening to it a couple times, I fell in love with it. It's excellent. New reissue. Post-punk. At first, it reminded me of like early INXS, or even the vocals sort of like Bono. But yeah, I really fell in love with that one. But then I also saw they reissued their first album, Jeopardy. This one, I think, blows away. They're both excellent. I recommend them both, but I definitely prefer this one. Jeopardy. The Sound. Killer. 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 Much sort of darker. Kind of has that more of a Joy Division sort of feel, if you will. Love it. Love it. The Sound. Jeopardy. Really nice reissues, too. Finesse, if I'm saying that right. Black Sea, Christian Finesse. Sort of glitchy, ambient. Awesome, awesome, awesome record. And this one I was really happy to see reissued. I had no idea it was coming out. I saw it in the store right when it came in, and I grabbed it. Colin Stetson, New History Warfare Volume 1. So never released on vinyl. This was a CD-only release, and it's fantastic. I think Volume 2 is still better, but this is killer. If you like Volume 2, you'll love this. Really nice pressing. Yeah, but never available on vinyl. I have a 12-inch of this, from this, that I've had for a while, autographed by Colin Stetson. I got it at the show, but really happy to see this. Okay. This one I was really happy to see. For 15 bucks, Wire, Object 47. Yeah, the store put it aside. I gotta give a shout out to Red Scroll Records. My local store, those guys, great store. If I have time, I'll put a link to their Discogs page. I've heard only really good things about their mail order, and they have a lot of great stuff, so check them out. But yeah, more recent Wire record, killer. I love this. It's amazing after all this time. This is from 2008. They still kept that sound, and just sort of kept pushing it a little further, But yeah, awesome. Comes with a 12-inch as well. But yeah, Object 47 Wire. Kind of hard to find nowadays, I think, but really happy to get it. This is a bootleg, pirate pressing of Bone Machine. Great album, but I gotta say, this copy kind of sucks, sound quality wise. I know the album sort of has a weird sound anyway, like, very sparse and raw, but I wasn't too crazy about it. I listened to it once. I love the album. Don't like this pressing. I mean, what I expect though, it's a boot. Great stuff though. I mean, Christ, killer. I Don't Want to Grow Up. Love that. Gato Barbariri, if I'm saying that right. Barbariri, I don't know. And Dollar Brand. Confluence on Arista Freedom. Killer. I mean, really, it's free jazz, very exciting playing, I thought, for $5. Sort of playing where it's like you got to stop and really take notice. Excellent stuff. Picked up the Tortoise reissue, their first album. Love it. Love this band. This is more, I almost thought at first like sort of more raw Tortoise, their first release. Rougher edge Tortoise or something, But yeah, I'm really happy they reissued this. This one is really cool. Talk about just gritty throwback rock and roll. I mean, I'm trying to think. I thought of a couple bands to compare this to, but it escapes me. But think 70s rock, maybe even like MC5 crossed with something. I don't know. Check it out though. This is killer on TP Records. Cadaver. Loved it. I don't know if these guys are American or what. I don't know much about them, but this is really good. Look at all the guys, huh? Very 70s rock and roll. Awesome. Really. Derek. Derek too. Props to you, Derek. Really, I enjoyed the hell out of this. I really did. I think I might like it more than Derek 3. I really like the second side too, but you can sing, man. Don't get all tight about your vocals. I know you're not crazy about vocals, period, but you got like a smooth thing going on. I really enjoyed this. I really did. Thank you for signing it. I think the last orange copy available online, number 89 of 100. But yeah, Derek, awesome. Thank you. I mean, you guys have been talked about. The Cure, I've been on a big Cure fan. Absolutely, I got 2 Cure albums here. Both of them are absolutely pristine. Boys Don't Cry. This is their first American release, so considered their first album released in America. Awesome, awesome. I mean, you know, Boys Don't Cry, jumping someone else's train, killing an Arab, Fire in Cairo, Another Day, 3 Imaginary Boys. Awesome, awesome stuff. Really happy. On PVC Records, it isn't a first press. And this one, I found this CD in the Goodwill. I'm like, I fell in love with it. I listened to it for like 2 weeks straight in my car. The Head on the Door, awesome. Again, just absolutely beautiful, beautiful shape. Love this album, love it. I won't pull it all out, but yeah, in just such good shape on Electra. It's outside the sleeve. I left it that way, but killer. Zappa Kit continues. Bongo Fury. So this is Zappa and Beefheart. I haven't listened to it yet. I still gotta listen to this one. But yeah, happy to get it. I believe, I don't know. It might be on Discreet. Yeah, it's an original on Discreet. The Mothers, just another band from LA. This one is, I'm sorry, this one is on Reprise, so it's not a blue label. But not a blue label on Bizarre, or I don't know if that even came out that way, but mostly known for Zappa sort of making fun of the whole concept album thing with Billy the Mountain, the 24-minute track on the first side. And I believe, yeah, Flo and Eddie are in this from the Turtles. Really, just for that alone, Billy and the Mountain, it's really interesting. Very essential Zappa. But this one, oh, so happy to find. Zappa and the Mothers, Burt Weenie Sandwich. This one comes with the poster, the fold-out poster. It is an original on Bizarre Blue Label. I won't pull it all out. Really happy to have. I guess some first pressings had the poster and some didn't. This one did. Awesome. This is the Zappa I like. The avant-garde sort of free jazz, classical, you know, modern classical sort of Zappa. You know, I don't know how else to describe it. Like Uncle Meat, sort of killer. Just a little bit of damage down there, though. It's the only thing. Other than that, it's near mint, you know. And this one, Chris 4127 Basket, was it? Sent Fred a bunch of records, and this was one of them. Between Darna. I have Between's first album, loved it. Never thought of really looking for any more, and I did. Found this really cheap. An original German pressing. Awesome. Krautrock, spiritual sort of stuff, you know, world music. Killer. Really, I liked it. What we're listening to, Magazine, Secondhand Daylight. This is the first time I'm listening to this. It arrived today. Killer. Post-punk, Howard Devoto. Their second album. Killer. I love it so far. Everything I've heard by this band I love, including this, their first album. So happy to get it. Real life. A lot of people try and ask a lot of money for this. I got it online, shipped from Germany, okay? I think all in, including shipping, I paid $15, so I'm happy, and it's in beautiful shape. German pressing on Virgin Records. But yeah, killer. Alright, now I'm sort of getting into the real. This is sort of a grail for me. I mean, slight grail. I was really looking for that for a while. Pato, so happy to get this. Look at that cover. Really happy to get this. This is sort of like a Grail I didn't know. I saw it in the store. I was like, oh, I'm getting that. Mike Pado. What was the band they were in? Time Box? Something like that. But yeah, this is Mike Pado, the vocalist. Let me throw this on if you've never heard this. I guess I'll sort of do a needle drop here. If you've ever seen the movie Observe and Report, sort of that comedy, Seth Rogen, they play a song in here, I think, off of this in the beginning. This copy, I should say, is absolutely pristine on Vertigo. I mean, it has a little deletion cull there. Pristine. And yeah, so happy. Look at this. I only have a couple Vertigos, but I love them. Absolutely beautiful. Can't see with the light, but yeah. Let me play you a little bit of this. Killer stuff. But yeah. Gatefold. So yeah, Mike Pado later went on to form the band Boxer. And I believe he also sang on a Spooky Tooth record, if I'm not mistaken. Great vocalist, but also what makes this album too is the guitarist Ali, what is it? Ali Hassel. Underrated guitarist. Look at that cover. Killer stuff. Sort of progressive, not really progressive, but sort of jazz rock, if you will. Awesome. Let me turn it up. Just a couple more things. National Health of Q's and Cures, some Canterbury Prague, Dave Stewart. Definitely the better of the two. I have the first one. Really happy to get this at a really reasonable cost. Again, another one some people try and ask a lot of money for. On Charlie. Awesome. Q's and Cures, National Health. Finally, not finally though. This was a Grail for me. I've been after this. Another one people want $100 for sometimes. It's just like, come on, you know, I got this for such a great price. Awesome. The last one I needed, Egg, Polite Force, their second LP. So happy to get in beautiful shape. Again, touch of ring wear, but not enough to complain about. Everything else is absolutely pristine. It's a US press, but yeah, so happy to get it. Look at that. Again, Dave Stewart, same guy in National Health. Canterbury Prague, at its finest. Keyboard-based, progressive Canterbury killer. Finally, one last thing. What do we have for time? 23 minutes, not bad. This is like, again, sort of thing I never even thought about. I never thought I'd own it. Again, Red Scroll Records. You guys did me right. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Now, they got a collection in, and it looked like a sizable collection, and I was like, oh, you know, looking through it, some really cool stuff. I'm like, maybe I'll pull that out later, you know, pull that out. Then I saw this, and that was it. I didn't have eyes for anything else. I was like, it wasn't priced yet, and I was like, what do you guys want for this? You know, they gave me such an unbelievable price for this, and I'm so happy. Thank you guys. I know I think you guys watch videos usually. This is awesome. I'm so happy to get this. Sugaros in a Frozen Sea. This is killer. Mine is number 4094 of 5,000. So very limited. So it's a reissue of like 3 of the classic Sugaros albums. Sugaros. I'm not going to try and pronounce the albums. If those of you who know this and are interested in it know the albums, one is the parentheses, the other tack, however the hell you say it. Anyway, 7 LP box set. Beautifully done. Sugaros, they're notorious for their vinyl pressings having a bit of noise, and this is no exception. but I found very little. Most of it on the first LP. But other than that, I'm not complaining. Believe me. Yeah, 7 LPs. And it comes with a book in a frozen sea. Beautiful, beautiful music. Love it. So that's it, guys. That's my finds. Again, probably my last one for a while. Leave me comments. Again, I might be able to respond to some tomorrow. This is killer. Thank you for watching. Leave me comments. Thank you.